Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. Here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Doing all those things keeps the algorithm showing the channel and it keeps us growing. So anyway, I hope everybody's okay and doing well. Let's get busy tonight. So earlier today, we had a live, and earlier we talked about avoiding attachment. Hey, Monica, avoiding attachment. Um, I gotta watch your video about anxious attachment. I need to watch that. Hold on. Did a notification pop up, or you just remember by time? Let me know, because I'm trying to see what's really happening. You know what I mean? But you know what? This didn't come up before. Oh, listen, Monica, I'm reading what you sent, right? Um, and I do have one of those friends. I have one of those lists. So and so, but such and such. But yeah, it's like comes to a point where you can't give it no energy. It hurts, but you can't give it no energy. You understand what I'm saying? And what is that?
Macaron.
Oh,
Macaron.
Well, how you gonna close that so I don't have to deal with your brother?
You can't let him chill out with you.
No. Thank you. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
So, no. Mm-hmm. Because you know what? Sometimes those same people want to trigger you, right? Just to see that you feel that way. That's food for them. There was times when I knew that, I did it anyway. And now I feel I feel no way when it comes to feeding into it. I don't want to feed into it. I don't think they don't deserve my attention in any form or fashion. What's up, Dawn? I understand. Exactly. I actually, on one of my pages, took all that kind of energy down. Even if it was positive, if it looked like I cared, I took it down. And they feed off of it. Mm-mm. And I'm like, you're not gonna get to feed off my emotions. I started there. Then slowly over time, I lost any emotions to feed off of. Like it don't even. I'm not. There's things that I like to post about emotions, though I do more so about protecting them. But it is not always reflecting anything that has anything to do with that person or those people. They may take it that way, but I don't know. I cleaned up my business page. I'm like, nah, you don't get that. It is. It's a ridiculous ego boost, and it's very manipulative. especially by on both sides, really, because we feel a kind of way and we want them to know, or we just want somebody to know, and then they want to see that we feel a kind of way. So it's like, if you would stay ghost or gone or dead or whatever you want to call it, then no need to know how I feel. Matter of fact, eventually I don't feel anything because I've learned from your absence. There's no point. All right, all right, all right. So let's do an energy collective energy reading. Let's see. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. I see Monica. I see Dawn. I don't know who my other person is, but thank you for your like and your view. Yeah. All right, Spirit, give me that. Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. All right, somebody don't want to miss an opportunity. Tell me more. Somebody is anxious about an opportunity, or maybe even frustrated. Ooh, somebody crying, somebody purging, somebody wants something. Scatterbrain. There go that page of swords again. Mm, 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 mm. Well, well, well. You can't hear me? Monica, can you hear me? Okay, Dawn. Monica, you tell her to go, come out and come back in or something, because if you hear me fine, then it's something on her end, I guess. Please and thank you. Let me see, bottom of the deck. Okay, listen. So, oh, she put it on her TV. um, so this is somebody in past energies feeling like they're they're having a breakthrough. They got new goals. They don't want to miss anything. They want to move forward now. They want to take action. This is also that same person feeling anxious because things are not moving fast enough. The Three of Wands and the upright is about waiting, and in reverse, it to me, what spirit gives me about that is this frustration, anxiety. It's like, is it ever going to happen? It's like it's taking too long, or they lack the patience now. So it's a lot of doubt, even regret. And then you got the Ace of Cups here. My Ace of Cups, upright or reverse, is always a crying card for me, but it's a new beginning in the upright. New love, new feelings, some personal growth. That's in the hidden energy. And then we got Page of Swords. Now, in the challenge and the lesson, the Page of Swords in the reverse. That to me is a scatterbrain, but that is also someone who, somebody that doesn't tell the truth. Um, Somebody dishonest. So the challenge and the lesson is to become honest, I guess, to put the lies aside, to watch their tongue, not be so gossipy, stop trying to play mind games. What we talked about earlier is that person plays mind games to get a reaction, to try people. And then you got the Eight of Cups, abandonment, travel, withdrawal, walking away, letting go. So the likely outcome of somebody doing something is walking away. This could be you, collective, walking away from this person. They could have been taking too long. to even get the breakthrough, let alone take a next step. You could have new love coming in. So, maybe they don't know what you got going on, but you got new love coming. And the problem and the challenge and the lesson is they were a liar. They like to play mind games. And the mind games that they like to play were even obvious because they impage energy like a little kid, you know? You ever have somebody in your life that you tell them, I know what you did last summer. You know how they say in screen, I know what you did last summer, right? They know what they did last summer. So now they want to do something just as sneaky, but they block you in ways so you can't see. At least they think you can, or whatever case may be. They do something to cover up how you might know. Whether they know how you know or not, they try to be sneakier the next time. You got what I'm saying? So this is the kind of energy this of mind game. Somebody like, oh, you know what I was trying to do? Let me pivot to this way now. Let me do it this way now. Just to I don't know, see if they can keep you guessing, chasing, or just the thrill of I want to lie, so I'm gonna just keep doing things to make you see that I'm or try to mask that I'm lying. Hey Michelle. Yep. So we got a liar in the midst. And you're walking away. I get you walking away from it. I feel like there was a lot of time spent trying to be patient with this person. Um, yeah, and it feels to me over an overall energy, it's like the patience didn't pay off. It kind of like I feel somebody questioning, did I waste my time? Because all of these three cards are about time, how you see time, how you view time. And I feel like somebody's feeling like maybe I wasted my time. And so I should walk away because the challenge and the lesson is this person is a manipulative liar. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Wheel of Fortune. So the breakthrough came for somebody because they realized they need to change. But they may have taken you through previous cycles. I get that somebody feels lucky to be in your energy or lucky to be around you. They don't want to lose the luck that they have that surrounds you or that is involving you. There's something about your luck. Oh, okay. So yeah. So now they're in their moon reverse energy. They're gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth. They're conquering the anxiety that they feel. So this person emotionally going through it. And you may also been more clear on your emotions, more understanding, releasing any anxiety you may feel regarding this person. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. You know what goes up must come down, and vice versa, right? Uh, what they say above, so below, or below. I can't even think of it. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, somebody is releasing. Okay, so there's a purge happening. Letting go of anxiety, recover, releasing worry, deep seated fears, gaining clarity. Somebody is letting this shit go. If there was somebody in your life that was a burden to you, or somebody in your life that played a lot of mind games, even though you may not have fell for all the games, um, I feel like you release, like it's an acceptance here that comes with an emotional release. It comes with a different understanding. It comes with um a deeper resonance in your heart, right? For knowing and understanding who this person is, maybe what role they played in your life, and how you've grown from the interaction, and what that will do for you or what it doesn't do for you anymore. You know what happened? What happened? Why did your lives intersect at the moment it intersected? What did you stand to gain or lose, or what was the whole learning experience about? I just feel like there's a change in perspective, like hangman energy. Like you saw enough. But now if this person had you in your head, maybe questioning your self-worth, that's alleviating. Like, you know how they say pressure bust pipes? And if you turn that valve and release some of that pressure, things start to level out. It's like you release some type of anxiety and pressure because you accepted this person as the liar that they are, and you're willing to walk away. And remember, I mean, y'all be here with me, so y'all know, right? But one of the things I explained to y'all is that it's best to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you, right? But the goal should not be to walk away to make somebody do anything. They will likely change in some way, right? Not necessarily the way you want them to, but they may change, they may not, right? But the goal for you is when you walk away is to concern yourself with you, right? It's not about forcing anybody to do anything because you walked away. Now, this person, on the other hand, with the manipulative energy, may have pulled back from you to try to get you to come toward them, trying to get you to fight for the connection or do whatever you may have done in the past. They're just trying to get you to do something. That's why they play these mind games. Something more, Spirit? Whew, so you got Temperance here. So the challenge is balance and patience. Remember what I just said about pressure busting pipes. You know, you turn that valve, you release some of that steam, and it'll level out the pipes. The pipes won't bust because now it has a release valve, right? So Spirit is saying, you might have to release your anger or your disappointment, any rage that you have. It's about self-control and also finding a solution, or really finding the acceptance in the whole situation. Like, oh, okay, this person came into my life to teach me a lesson. And maybe the lesson is to love myself more, to not people please, to not chase anybody to get them to act better, to not go around trying to save anything or anyone, and to allow things to be what they need to be. Mm-hmm. You know it's true. They are focused on running, that they don't see that they are getting further and further away. That's 1,000% correct. People don't realize when they run from you, and let's just say, some people don't let you heal. So some people run in and out of your life a couple times in rapid succession, so you don't get a chance to heal, right? And then there's times where people go further away and just try to be patient and outweigh you, outweight you, put it this way. So the point where you're not saying nothing, they're not saying nothing. All the while, they're teaching you or allowing you to heal from them and get used to their absence. So eventually you move on. There's no waiting really. It's just you've let go. So they ran till they ran out of rope. They ran out of time. They ran out of your patience. You probably had plenty of it with the seven of coins, and maybe they thought that you would just sit there and continue to wait for them, and that they had all the time in the world to play mind games, to play with your heart, to play, to be out there in the streets, play with the streets, or be with whoever that they're being with. You know what I mean? That they keep saying it's too much, I can't leave, or whatever they're saying. All of those things could be happening. Meanwhile, they have this assumption that they can play these mind games and hold you in your place. Like you're going to be on the shelf waiting for this person to come. Spirit said, no, you're not. You walking away, moving on. Tell me more. And yeah, I feel like it is y'all collective Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the working parent, the mother, the nurturer, the guider, the supporter, the head house chef, the homemaker, the financial provider, Miss Organized or Mr. and Mrs. Organized, socially conscious. This is your energy. You have your self-worth intact. It's like you know what you bring to the table. You know you are the table. You know that you are the value. And you took your value and walked away. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, and you left this person in a state of confusion. They felt like they had endless choices. They felt like you would just continue to wait. They felt like one day, this person don't know who they are. They still searching for their purpose, but they thought one day I'm gonna go back to the collective. One day. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, one day. And they exhausted whatever time. So if there was 7 options, let's just say, they didn't realize they spent their seventh option. It's like taking your child back in the day to Chuck E. Cheese and giving them 7 coins and saying, "All right, you can go place this coin in this ride, and you can place it in this ride." And you saying, "Okay, you spent 5 coins. You only got 2 left." And they're like, "Yeah. I want to go over here now." Go over there with them. You place that in, and then you go and you the last you like, all right, you got 1 more coin, and they're like, yeah. Now there's still hours left to be there, and then you get to the final coin, and they looking at you like, I want to do some more, but there is no more because you warned them several times. You get ready to lose. I mean, not lose, but you get ready to ride your last ride. You know, you only got 2 rides left or 2 activities left, and they like, yeah. Give me some more. And you out of coins. You are fresh out of coins. And you know what that is, y'all? Fresh out of F's to give. Fresh out of F's to give. So they ran out of options. They ran out of choices. They ran out of your patience. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. And so the Queen of Coins said, I will take care of me. Y'all, we inherited a dog. I don't know what's going to happen with this dog yet. The authorities say we got 7 days. It's the seventh day until Thursday. And he is in love with my husband, but I'm not sure he is fully house trained. He is a cute little thing. I don't know how old he is. We gotta take him to the vet because the pound was like, we ain't got no room. I don't know what to do with him. But yeah, so that was my little interlude with my dog because I hear him. We don't even have a name for him yet. I'm gonna have to share a picture so y'all can see him and give you some ideas. He looks like a Doberman uh, pincher mixed with a Chihuahua. At least that's what he looked like. All right, so yeah, this is a wrap. Somebody allowed you to walk out of their life, and they didn't fight for this connection. That's what I'm getting. They didn't fight. They sat in a very lazy energy and just watched you walk away. And they had in their mind with this Page of Swords energy and this temperance that you are going to be the glue to fight for the connection, that you are going to fix all their mind games. That, it's almost like somebody gave you ever have a boss or a teacher give you busy work that you know is redundant or unnecessary, but it might be at school, like maybe we're in college. I mean, high school, not college. High school or younger, elementary school, and the teacher give you busy work, like a substitute will give you busy work because they don't know what else to give you, so they just play with your mind and give you busy work. Or at work, you ever have a micromanager? I've had them. I've had them. Not a lot of them, but I've had them. Where people will try to give you something that's so mundane, so unnecessary, so below your pay grade that you know this is busy work. They just want to say you doing something. This is the mindset this person has because it's so manipulative. They think, okay, I'm gonna keep the collective busy. I want the collective to be thinking about me. So I'm gonna do some manipulative stuff. I'm gonna post something online to see if I can enrage them. I'm gonna send them a text and not take accountability for my actions. So they'll be incensed with me. And then some, I'm gonna say this too. Some people don't even know that their mind work like that because they learned that from somewhere. They learned that from their parents or somebody, whoever raised them. They learned that from somewhere. They think this is the way to be. Maybe that's all they know. But the problem is they won't stop doing it. And I will say that you may have said with the temperance, hey, he gonna have to come get his dog in here screaming like somebody hurting him. You hear that dog, y'all? He doing too much. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, your ex used to do all of this. Well, your ex, you missed a live earlier, but check when you get a chance, go back and check it out. This boy too much. I gotta close this door. Screaming like he crazy. He gonna need a little bark collar. He keep that mess up. All right. So unfortunately, we've entered the mind of somebody who has mental illness. A mental illness we can't diagnose because we're not doctors, but clearly it is not. It is abnormal. We may not know what it is, but we could just look at the signs of it, right? So I read to y'all earlier today in the first live about avoidant attachment styles, where someone really, let me read it again because this is some of this, but it's probably more than that right now with this particular. So an avoidant attachment style, let me just they also let me see. The symptoms of avoidant personality disorder include feeling inadequate, being incredibly shy, being very sensitive when it comes to any type of rejection or criticism, avoiding social and interpersonal interactions like work or school, having low self esteem and wishing to be close with others, but having trouble creating relationships with anyone that's not part of the individual's immediate family. So, this is one of those cluster C personalities. And these are characterized by feelings and behaviors based on fear and anxiety. So, this is somebody who carries a lot of fear in their relationships that they may have dealt with abandonment issues from a traumatic childhood or traumatic childhood event. This is somebody who may suffer from complex PTSD, which usually deals with that kind of thing. Let me see. No, that's different. Oh my God, he meant to go outside because we ain't doing this. Um, Now, a dependent personality disorder is someone who is sensitive to any type of rejection or criticism, having low self confidence and self esteem, concentrating on abandonment, taking a passive role in a relationship, and experiencing trouble making decisions on their own, and avoiding any sort of responsibility. I feel like that person here, y'all. They may be a combination of this because they let you walk away. Like, why would you? And they clearly know who and what you are to them. And what I was saying earlier in the earlier live is that this person knows that you are the one that may have shown them love they did not receive as a child, which makes what like exasperates this kind of energy because they didn't receive this as a child, but then they receive it from you. They don't know how to act. They will sabotage. And if you're like confident who you are, you may, say, no, don't, you don't have to run. I'm right here, right? But if a person does this sabotage and in and out long enough, or more than once, or whatever the case may be, it creates that anxious attachment style that we were talking about, right? Which is the person that wants to save the day, the person that wants to prove something to this person because this person creates this closeness and then creates space, creates closeness, then creates space. The problem with this is, not everybody already has an anxious attachment style where they feel the need to prove. It's just once you try a couple times, you realize, hold on, am I now wasting my time because I know who I am? Because if your self confidence and your awareness is intact, you know who you are. So you're not getting ready to chase this person. And so therefore that's why this person thinks that you're gonna play this game, this manipulative game that they've been playing, and they basically let you walk right out of their life. Mark. Mm. So you were this person, and again, if that wasn't you prior to this particular person, then what it means is that you had enough cycles with this person. Yeah, go outside. You may have had enough cycles with this person to realize, oh, so this is a game to you, and guess what, we're not doing this no more. Like, you're over it. And it is what it is. Like, you live and you learn, and hopefully this taught you something. It's going to teach them something. When you've done doing all of that with them, they're going to learn. Now, what they learn, what they understand, may not be the same as you, but they're going to learn something. Shut that for me. You got all that mouth now, huh? All that mouth, little boy. See you later. Your little self. How much you weigh? Like 6 pounds? This is little. All he wants is my husband, y'all. He don't want nobody else. He's like, yeah, you good, but can you go get the Mister Senor? Can you get Senor? I feel like he might speak Spanish, but I don't know. He's a cute little doggy, though. You know, in hindsight, right, when I had my DV situation, which is the worst relationship I really ever had, I've had bad relationships, but nothing like that, right? I realized that in hindsight, that he was trying to create an anxiety in me that I didn't have for him because I wasn't attached to him like he thought I was. So this man would always walk out of my house and say, I'm leaving. And I'd be like, bye. And then he come back. I'm like, well, why didn't you? I thought you was gonna leave. Just go. He really thought that I would be like, oh no, don't leave. I mean, I guess I'm assuming because now when I look at it, I can see what he was doing. I just kept waiting for him to finally go. Just leave. You say you don't like it? I don't care. Go. Right? So it didn't have the effect that he wanted. Mainly because we weren't really as bonded or trauma bonded like that. I think he showed his face with me sooner, or I don't know what it was about him, but I just didn't get attached. But there are other people that you can experience traumatic events with. Again, like I was telling y'all earlier, you can experience vicarious trauma, because so you can witness someone go through some trauma and feel like you're there for this person, and you understand that they are a victim of something, and then they can take that victimhood and then play on your emotions. You know what I mean? They could take that and then try to use it against you as some sort of a hook. Like, well, this person knows that I'm a victim. This person knows that I go through these things. This person knows that I self isolate. This person knows that I'm abused in this way. This person knows. So they assume that you counting your days and waiting and waiting. And then they can stay abused, and they can stay in the drama, and they can stay in the trauma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so yesterday I watched this video and it was going viral on Twitter. I don't know where else, and probably TikTok, because I believe originally it was a TikTok. So this guy named Tyler, I don't know what the young lady's name is, was caught in between his girlfriend and his mother. Now, apparently, based on what I could hear from the video, they were in Tyler's apartment, house, whatever he lives, along, and his girlfriend lives with him. The mother was in his house, okay, like in the vicinity, and she walked into the kitchen. That's what it looked like, where the girl was telling him, like, "Listen, you keep putting your mother before me, like, what are you doing?" And and I think he was trying to explain, well, there's my mom and there's you. And she was like, yeah, but she shouldn't have carte blanche to have no boundaries, with us. Like, she got to learn what her place is and boundaries, right? Y'all, the mother comes in the kitchen. I'm in this house because this is Tyler's house, and you don't pay no bills. And she was like, and you don't even work. She said, I do work. I work online. You don't make no money. Apparently, she went in his house and started cleaning his house, y'all. Talking about because she dirty. Cleaned it because this is my son. He's always going to be my son. Y'all, I was mad for this young lady. She was calm. She was sweet as she can be. She was sitting there in shock. And I'm sitting there like, me and Tyler, in my mind, me and Tyler are already over. He's chatting, the mom is going, and he's like, well, wait a minute, mom. But he's not standing 10 toes down with his mother. He's not telling her that you need to back up out of my relationship. He's not excluding her from this situation, because he's allowing her to cross boundaries and be disrespectful to his young man. Let's see, y'all. Me and Tyler is a wrap. Me and Tyler over. Okay. In my mind, I'm going to deal with this situation at hand. Me and Tyler are officially over, because Tyler cannot take up for me. Tyler would rather have his mom. His mom could come in and be disrespectful, and I'm your girlfriend. That could be the rest of my life. So, in my mind, me and Tyler is gone. If I got a living situation I got to work out, I'm already starting to think, all right, I can either get an apartment with such and such, or get my own blah 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 blah. I'm out. I'm out. Like, you know how they say with women, our mind leaves before our body leaves? My mind is gone. Because what you ain't going to do is put that woman before me in my house. And if you're telling me from this point on that her relationship overrides my relationship with you, you are not a man. You are a mama's boy. You got major mommy wounds and issues. And you and your mom could go work that out. I'm going to find a real man, or be by myself. I'll be by myself before I deal with any of that. I'm so, like, Tyler is old news as we're sitting in that conversation. We finished. I don't care how much I love you. I'm not doing that. If you can't step up, if you cannot stand your ground with that lady and not allow her to disrespect me in the house that I live in, we done. Period. Okay. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is also giving me that somebody real. That's why there was a breakthrough because something happened in this person's life, like divine timing. Something snapped, and somebody's like, "Oh, wait a minute, this is my person." But it could be too late. I feel. I mean, somebody walking away, and I feel like this is you. So I feel like it's too late. Tell me more. This is like Tyler finally figuring out. No, I want my lady more than anything because mommy can't give me what my lady give me. I gotta put my lady first. Hell, if you are Christian, it states in the Bible you're supposed to cleave into your spouse and leave your family and all that nonsense behind because you now supposed to be grown. Okay, you know I'm not quoting it, but you get what I'm saying, right? Whew, yep, he's supposed to let the burden go, release too much responsibility, breaking down. I'm sorry, breakdown, lacking the will to go on, collapse, downfall, and procrastination. Tyler, we're gonna give this masculine name. We're gonna call him Tyler from now on. Tyler was supposed to let the baggage of the past go. That is what they needed to be clear on. So if their mama is the problem, they supposed to let her go. Like it's not supposed to be like, I hate you, mom. I don't respect you, mom. It's like, no. Either you respect that I'm a man and that I have a lady in my life, or this is the choices that I'm making as your son, that I am independent of you. Okay? I am independent of you. Either you respect that about me, or you do what you got to do. Now, it could cause a rift with somebody who feels entitled to your life. And a lot of parents do feel some sort of entitlement. But most parents, a healthy parent, is not going to overstep their boundaries and disrespect your relationship. An unhealthy parent will do that all day and not care what it does to you. Because in their mind, you belong to them no matter what, which is not the case. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have a choice as children to be here, but we do have autonomy of ours and to govern ourselves once we become an adult. And if a parent can't accept that, then they have a problem. And that's their problem and not yours. But you got to be of healthy mind to not go for that. This person with the Page of Swords in reverse is not of a healthy mind. This is somebody who will sit there and want you to wait for them to decide whether they're going to mature or not. And 9 times out of 10, they won't. Tell me more. Yeah, so this person, their fear of abandonment is crazy right now with the Hermit in reverse. They do isolate from you. Um, they definitely have fear and antisocial restrictive personality. This is definitely the two personality styles that I read, that cluster C personality. So this person, they come out of their shell and they look for validation and they look for, attention, right? And then they get some and then they go back into their shell. So they get a little something from you and then they turn around, they ghost and they disappear. Then they come back out when you haven't given them in a while. And they, like I said, they start that manipulative stuff. And then when they get a little something, they go back, they go back, they go back. I feel like you got clear on your emotions and you start to release the fear of not having this person in your life. And you're conquering anxiety. This person created some anxiety within you that you release. Very healthy, I will say, for you. Because look, letting go of anxiety, recovery, releasing worry, deep-seated fears, and gaining clarity. It's okay. Spirit said it's okay to let this person go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Tell me more. You heal. This is healing. Rest, relaxation, contemplation, peace. Also, I get that this person can't get you off their mind. Meanwhile, you are in a more relaxed state because they're not in your life playing with you, or you're not allowing them to play with you. Meanwhile, they're in the same position, but their mind is racing because they're lonely. So I feel like there's a mirroring effect, but it's very opposite. Whereas you're finding peace, contentment in your life, and this person is finding more and more reason to be anxious, more and more reason to have fears, because they don't, something about that avoidant attachment style. I really don't know personally what the antidote for that is. I mean, therapy, yes, and you got to do work on yourself. What that would look like, I don't even have suggestions. I just know that you need to go to somebody, identify that, and see if they can help you through it. That's what I'm assuming, because I don't know. But this person needs to do that, or they're gonna stay anxious and fearful, and they're not gonna change. Tell me more. False and a secure attachment. What's up? Yeah, I would like to know what that looks like. Like I feel like I have it, so to not have it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like to not have it and then find it. Or maybe I do and I just don't realize it. I don't know. But I want to learn. Oh, shame work. Oh, that makes sense. So we're gonna learn about shame and shame work on the channel, y'all. We gonna work out some things. Boy, y'all, we all gonna be so healthy. We gonna be so healthy from this channel. Tell me more. Yeah, so rapid change. Oh. So Spirit said, I heard this clear, even though this is not the card. You are their karma. You walking away will teach them a lesson, but you may be their karma, meaning that you may walk away permanently and you are their life lesson. Like this is what they came to learn during this incarnation, and they may not ever get you back. That is their karma. So Spirit's saying they may be wanting to change rapidly, or they know that they need to change rapidly. Once again, time. Time. This is a time issue. Um, but they may not realize they ran out of time. Again, when you playing Chuck E. Cheese and you doing rides and you doing games and you want to do it in rapid succession, them rides don't last more than like a minute to 2 minutes tops, right? Next thing you know, that's a wrap. So you ran through all your coins. There's no more Chuck E. Cheese coins. You don't have none available. You lost them all because you wasted everything, or you ran through it so fast. Next thing you know, it's all gone. Instead of running away from, I can't see behind the heart, or towards somebody else. Oh, okay. Too, them Chuck E. Cheese coins are like addictions. Somebody was running from one addiction to another. They have sex addictions, they have drug addictions, but they have a plethora of the addictions that they use to numb it and cope, right? This person they ran out of their options. Maybe they had with the seven of coins and maybe with the seven of cups, they had 14 options, but none of them are all good. There's only one option, right? There's only one, not even option. There's only one choice. Meaning, this person can be seeking the love that you gave, and they crave that because they haven't been able to give it to themselves. So they crave that, but they feel like if they got it from you, they can go find it somewhere else. So this person has like in the interim when they isolate from you, you may notice that they're still fine walking around with everybody else. This person might not have any issue with leaving you behind, even if they feel like it's temporary, and going and doing what they want to do because they're still searching for your energy in other people. Unfortunately for them, they won't find it anywhere else because there's only one you. So you may be their lifetime karma should you not decide to engage with them. Again, tell me more, Spirit. Whew. And there you are the star. You are really somebody's karma, honestly. They see you as hope, direction, renewal, trust, belief, creativity, inspiration, rebirth, positivity. That's what you represent to this person, right? But you're doing it as you walk away. Like you are that and you've walked away with the Eight of Cups. So this person wants to walk towards you, but they've got all these new attachments because they went out there trying all kinds of things. They got attachments, whether it's people, whether it's the drugs, or, or whatever coping mechanisms that they created while they were out there in those streets. They now have attachments. They have entanglements. And you're not here to cut the cords for them. They need to cut them cords. They got to figure out. They got to do the shame work. Oops, like she said. Yeah, this person is sadness, gloom, sorrow, pessimism, failure, inertia, inaction, and delays. Yeah, this person is probably depressed over the fact that you're not chasing them, you're letting them go, you're walking away. You're not just letting them go. You're walking away. You are the star in their life, and they don't know how to keep you because they never had this type of love before. They thought this was something to play with. I always give you the scenario of a cat playing with a toy, like prey. You know what I mean? You get your little fake mouse, and the cat just bats it back and forth and chases it. And in real life, they do the same thing with real prey. They bat it back and forth. And they say the reason that a cat does that is to wear their prey out. This person wore you out, all right. They wore you right out of their life. Right up out of their life. And what did they say? That this person can't build relationships except for those in their immediate family. So we back to Tyler. Tyler will run into the arms of his mother. And his mother would gladly take him back like a pseudo husband. But he will not be fulfilled with mother. Because whatever mother is, she ain't it. We ain't talking no incestual stuff. I'm talking she cannot provide what a significant other can provide. She can't. And she lacking anyway for them to have, they do have an emotionally incestuous relationship for her to be able to cross those boundaries. That is automatic, like a part of emotional incest. So he has a relationship with his mother that transcends respect. It just it's certain. All the words that's coming are opposite, like surmounting, overcoming. It just defies respect and integrity and honoring oneself and autonomy. Like she don't care about none of that. And Tyler's looking like dumb to the dum dum because he about to be alone. He don't realize old girl may just leave him with his mother. So because he happier with her. If his mother could convince him that she's not good enough for him, like she said, your nasty house, she didn't feel like the house was clean good enough. She's indicating to Tyler that this woman that you chose is not good enough for you. Only I can do what is good enough for you. That is batshit crazy to me. But it happens more than we know. You know what I'm saying? So Tyler is about to play himself out of his out maybe of the love of his life. I don't know, but he did state in the video that he loves her. He's like, I love her, mom. I hear what you're saying, but I love her. And she's like, I don't care about none of that. And what he do? If he could say to her, then you're gonna have to exit my house And we're going to have to continue our conversation or talk some other time. If he can't stand his ground with his mother, let him have her. Tyler and mommy could be together. Y'all, that video, Monica, did you see that video? Michelle, you saw it, right? That man, listen, I don't know if I like the video, so I'll have to find it. That right there, mm-mm, mm. If it's a TikTok, I'll probably be able to repost it or something, but no, Tyler, that is the wrong answer. And he lucky she put him on blast and put him on Front Street, because I mean, not everything needs to be filmed, but that interaction was telling, very telling. He told me it was time to go. Ain't gonna lie, it told me, bye bye, Tyler, bye bye. So let me see what else. Let's talk about what the crazy sexy love notes. Yeah, I like this deck. This is really a deck that embraces things that you need to know for you. So how do we heal? How do we heal from this fear? Yeah, it is. It is disturbing, right? It's very disturbing. But it takes the person experiencing it to decide to come out of it. They have to make a choice. Just what I'm saying? They have to make a choice. Like you cannot sit there and allow your parent to excuse me, your interactions, your love relations. Like it's not okay. It's not okay. I love who I love. You can't tell me who I should love. You don't pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? You don't put no food in my house, or even if you do, it's not required. Meaning, like I'm not codependent on you like a spouse. Why would you feel the need to come in and disrespect the person I love? That's crazy to me. Tyler is a nut. Oh, he about to lose it. He gonna be labeled as baby mom. I mean, a mama's boy, and probably a F boy if uh he can't stand up for himself to his own mother. You don't have to be disrespectful with a parent, but some of them are disrespectful, and you have to let them know. And if they get disrespectful, sometimes you're gonna have to get disrespectful too, unfortunately. And I don't mean like physically or nothing, but just to the point where I'm gonna have to ask you to go. And you might see that as disrespectful, but you have crossed the line and now you must exit stage left. You have to have a pair. You understand what I'm saying? People like, oh no, I can never disrespect my mom or my dad. It's not about that. It's about commanding the respect that you deserve. And I don't know, everybody ain't built like that, but me personally, yeah, nah. Nope. All right, Spirit, give me a message. Invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts, they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. That's what your person has to do is to release this fear and anxiety. I saw a video of Esther Abraham Hicks. And I believe she's a channeler. I don't even know, but now I'm intrigued a little bit more. I've been hearing that name for years, probably seen some things, but not really paid it no mind. But today I had time. And she had a question in the audience from a guy who says, I use recreational drugs because they allow me to feel open with less resistance, right? So she started to channel and explain to him in a non-judgmental way that is good to feel open with less resistance because you can receive better that way, meaning you can receive your downloads and insights, and your intuition is in uninhibited, right? She said, but here's the issue with that. When you're using drugs to achieve that state, instead of getting proper rest, because you can achieve that in rest, you are only able to achieve that in a very temporary state. Because he felt like I can control what intake in my body. It's just I use that to feel. She said, yeah, but it's temporary, right? And you can achieve an allowance of downloads and openness and all of that. She said you can achieve that um naturally if you allow yourself to do it. Meditation, blah 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 blah. She gave some examples. So, she didn't condemn this person. She didn't judge this person. She didn't feed into any fear with him. She just let him know, like, although it's good to be able to be open and relaxed and be able to feel, see, and download all of that, to take the drugs in order to do that means it's very temporary, and it requires something outside of yourself to receive that state. And remember what I said, this person is probably taking drugs to numb their feelings, might probably to even completely disassociate from their feelings. But unfortunately for this person, it's a very temporary state. They can't get away from how they feel because it's still who they are. It's still within them. And the drugs that they may use to numb themselves from possibly you or whatever else they've experienced, it only lasts as long as the high lasts. Tell me more. That's too many. What's that? Unplug. See, what did I just talk about? Rest. She said to him, you can rest and achieve that status. If you allow your body to relax, you can allow, right? Anyway, she says, recharge your soul's batteries by unplugging from the digital world. Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions, such as other people do, such as other people's to-do lists. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. Go outside, y'all. Put the phone in the house, take your keys, go outside. Don't lock yourself out. Go outside. Just go outside. Go step barefooted. You got a backyard, go step in it. You got an apartment building, you got a little front yard, go step in it. Go ground. Go relax. Get a phone and the digital stuff a break. Tell me more, Spirit. Gossip dims your glow. That's what this Page of Swords does. They gossip. They put other people down. Anyway, it says speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation, so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. Three more, Spirit. Trust your intuition. It is time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside instead. You know what's best for your body, mind, and spirit. Sit in meditation. Walk in the woods. What I just said, go outside, right? Ask yourself what you need and listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. That's them downloads, y'all. You have the answer, and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need is already inside you. Let me tell you something. If you've been divinely guided, maybe not with all the answers, maybe not with anything outside of yourself, like, your own mother or father or a sibling or best friend or somebody telling you, leave this situation, this is not healthy for you. Something inside you said, You know what? I'm done. I think I don't need this anymore. I think I've learned my lesson, at least a good chunk of lessons that I don't need to replace. I don't need to replace. Sorry, wow, replace. But I don't need to be complacent or do this thing. I don't need to sit in that. Once you hear it from yourself, when you hear your own intuition telling you, you know what, baby girl, baby boy, you done with this, that's when you're done. If no amount of people can tell you, don't do this, don't do that, don't be in that person's life, don't run, don't chase. They can tell you all of that. None of that's going to stop you until you hear Spirit tell you for yourself, you know what, I'm done. And if you get to that point where you finally listen, you go ground yourself, you go outside, whatever you got to do, and you ground yourself and knowing that you and your self-worth are intact. You are not going to people please. You're not going to let somebody manipulate you. Hello, sir. Ain't nobody in here but me. What you want? Um, you ground. When you ground, I'm telling you, when you ground, it's something about it. It's magical. Barefoot on the ground, just absorbing the earth. It's magical. It will reset you, recalibrate you. Also, it is known to improve the quality of your blood. Like they did a microscope of someone's blood and it showed how coagulated the blood was sticking together. But when this person went outside for 10 minutes, that's it, walking barefoot, grounding, and they did another microscope of their blood, the I'm sorry, the platelets were separate, no more coagulation. They were out, spread out the way they're supposed to do to carry out their jobs. You know what I mean? So I feel like more of us need to go outside and ground more often. I feel like I know I need to, and it just got hot enough for me to do it. And hugging trees too. That's right, Dawn. I do that as well. If I can't hug the whole tree, I touch it and I pause and I meditate. And I also ask that I'm a benefit to the tree. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for your healing energy and may I be of healing to you. Like, so we have an exchange. That is such a peaceful thing to do. It's amazing because I used to think hippie way, like, oh, that's some hippie stuff. Them people crazy or whatever. But then I learned that how trees communicate. I learned more about the earth and how the earth in and of itself is an organism and has its own set of feelings and oh man. And then how trees communicate with their roots and they communicate with scent. You know, they communicate threats. It's deep. Tell me more, spirit. It says celebrate your love. When we cherish our beloved, the bond grows deeper. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. I got several downloads real quick while I was reading this. Um, this person did not cherish you. They are now, but they did not in the past. Um, so the bond is not growing stronger because now that's created trust issues and not a deeper level of intimacy as it should be. Um, they were comfortable, way too comfortable. Remember, they thought those coins, them Chuck E. Cheese coins, was never going to run out. So instead of spicing it up, they just ran through it. And this person may get with the Eight of Wands here. This person might get spontaneous with you. They may come out of the blue with something. Um, you have to take it how it resonates. Because again, everybody's situation is different. But it's possible that this person will come through when you least expect it, trying to promise you everything that they should have done and they did not do. Should that be the case, you can either celebrate that love or you can say, hold on. What's up, little boy? What's up? Hey, Bobby. Hey. So, let's see, bottom of the deck. You are healing. Look at God. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. Remember I said y'all gotta learn something from this? And then we making this a healing channel, right? You gonna learn something from this. It's gonna be something that teaches you what you need to do going forward, what you can accept and what you don't need to accept, what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good, right? What honors you, what doesn't honor you. You are healing whether it feels like pain or not. Because once you push past that pain, then you're going to feel that breakthrough, that healing. It's kind of like the pain of a seed and developing a seedling because it's been watered and the sun is hitting it and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's going through its cycle and that pain of pushing through that earth to exist in the world, to do their job, whatever that job is. That's part of your healing because that's part of your growth. What? He said a tree prophesied over his life. That's deep. I would love to know about that one. So you are healing collective, and though this person may not be ready to give in to you, to compromise with you, to surrender their pride and their ego, because they're still dealing with these wounds that they haven't fully accepted yet. Or conversely, they're now becoming more aware of it because you're not coming anywhere near them. Let them let them do whatever it is that they need to do. Meaning, at the first sign of change is not what you need to be rushing to. I feel like you gotta allow this to happen for them. And allowing this to happen does not mean you re-enter their life. Okay? Just allowing it to happen, meaning you step out. No more advice to give, no more F's to give. You just allow them to be and accept them for who and what they've shown you thus far. And then have no expectations of this person to do anything more than to exist the way they already have. If this person was trying to weight you, with the assumption that you were going to come back and save the day or at least attempt so that they can feel validated again, allow them to sit in that. Allow them to live that. You may be their karma, y'all. You may be, and I don't mean a karmic, I just mean you are their major lesson in life. That you do not mistreat people that you claim to care about. You do not mistreat people that love you and care about you, and then think that you will still have access to those people. That's not the way the world works. And if you play enough games, you lose all your coins because your coins get finished. At some point, you reach the end of your rope. And if you have ancestral relationships with your parents, like Tyler, and you don't know how to come out of that codependency with your parent, I say parent because it could be male or female, and somebody, it don't matter. They have a relationship with you that creates this codependency, you're not able to step up, then guess what? You're gonna keep creating a string of broken relationships. So let Tyler do what Tyler's supposed to do. Maybe Tyler won't get it this lifetime. because it certainly may not get you. So take it how it resonates, y'all. I feel like this really is part two. We will continue on in my little book of psychology. And we only gonna unpack what we can unpack because we ain't psychologists. And the reason why I'm bringing that out to y'all was like the title of the last live. It's what tarot is trying to tell you, what the tarot readers are trying to say to you. When we say these things, this person is watching you and they don't want to say anything. And pride and ego, these are other basically layman's terms from some of these psychological issues that these people have based on their upbringing. You know, and it all stems back to well, mostly 90% of the time it stems back to upbringing because there's traits in people that their parents or guardians could have worked on with them, could have sent them to therapy for, and maybe didn't. So these things fester, right, and create these problems in their adulthood. And now we meet these high functioning children who appear to be adults, but they're stuck at a traumatic age, and then they treat us accordingly. Somebody in this situation here is that emotionally manipulative person is also emotionally abusive, whether they know it or not, whether they want to agree with it or not, take accountability or not. 9 times out of 10, they will not. They are. This is a form of emotional abuse. Period. Point blank. And so it's your job to, once you recognize it, to not fall victim to it anymore. So thank you, Monica. I look forward to that link. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, it's cool. Don't take it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. I will come back with some more lives tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can unpack another informative video. Oh, go on my shorts, y'all. Go on the shorts and check out the last video. Well, I'll look at all of them. They ain't that long. Shorts are the shorts. They ain't gonna take too much of your time. But that last one in particular with Jimmy, that's his name, that does these role plays. I love that dude. I don't try to repost people's stuff too much, but I become fans of people, so I go ahead and follow them because I love their content and I like their wisdom. So check out that video with Jimmy. If you're on my TikTok, go ahead and check out some of the content on there as well. But I want to thank you for coming to the channel once again. Again, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below or in the comment section, and I will respond. Peace, y'all.